was already streaming. I jumped into his stream, and then he showed me a clip of a game he played earlier, and it was three-man shed. And the only bad thing is that he was covering the play art, so I couldn't even see the formation or the play that the guy picked. So I had to go in lab and find out which formation it was because that and I so when I'm looking I see like it's 3D linemen so pinched in. This is the only formation, at least as far as I know, that could get these 3D linemen inside the guards. So, and I think this is crucial because I tried it with the other stuff. I couldn't do it with 3-4 odd. Like, I don't know. But because this formation, the Cub gets inside the guards, this works. So I'm going to spy this guy and I'm going to contain. So because that the guy that's blitzing, I spied him. And because there's a spy and a contain, this right tackle, number 75, he's just going to act retarded and just let the guy come in. So you see right there, it should. Now the only thing when you double contain, it's like it's glitchy. You don't know which way they're gonna do whatever. Oh, so matter of fact, I'm gonna show this. If I do it like this, if I'm sending all these guys, it's not gonna work. I'm gonna show like, see, it gets all picked up. It's bad. So, oh, and by the way, you know you always like to see the Eagles pounding on the cowgirls, so that's why I always practice against the cowgirls. And so yeah, so also if you have it like this, it's not gonna work. You see how 75 doesn't dumb out. So it's not the spy alone either. Let me just throw this away. So it's not the spy alone, and it's not the contain. I had to figure this out. It's it took me a little while to figure this out, but it's the fact that it's a contain and a spy combined. Now that is this combination is what dumbs out the right tackle. So you'll see the right tackle does nothing, and these guys sheds like maniacs. So like sometimes though, you'll see like the so you could just leave it like this, and this will work just fine. Oh, I crashed down by the way to get the orange on my D tackles so he can shed either way. But another thing I've been doing is re-blitzing this guy because you only really need to contain and whatchamacallit and spy on one side. So I do it like that and when I do it like this, I don't know. It just seems to work better. But that and also because in one of his videos, oh, here comes the whatchamacallit. I'll take it off of Cox. So that you know it's not because of that. Take that orange off. But another thing I've been doing is putting my left tack on my left end. I switched my left end. I used to have run stopper on them, but I switched them to pass rushes. So I went and got Ngakwe, or however you pronounce his name, the right end from the 88 from the Jaguars, the right end. And I forgot who I put at left end, but it was another speed rusher just so I can put speedster on them. So I went and put the speedster chem, and they just get like pass rush chems. I mean pass rush like sheds like better. So now the sheds are wild. And I posted a clip from YouTube just so you guys can see like it works. You know something that I did in house rules, and it shows like in house rules I had two guys shed because of the speedster chem, like the D tackle and the end. They both shed like super quick. I don't have speedster on my D tackle. I have Cox, and I don't know. He doesn't get it. I don't know if you could put a I've been seeing guys who they'll put a defensive end on at D tackle, and they'll get like sheds like S2. So maybe that's another way you could put speedster on like all three of those guys, and it'll probably be even better. But I just leave it with Cox. I put Ripper on him and something else I forgot. But but yeah. So this is how you want it to look. At least this is how I use it. And you see like the sheds are wild. You see like it doesn't happen every time in a game. You can kind of I think and also because what happens is they'll start blocking their running back. And then so now if they're blocking their running back, it's not going to work as good. You'll see it's not going to come in as good. And so like it still kind of came in good right there. It's kind of wild. I'll send in my spy like when I do it. So now another thing you could do is baseline. You could send this guy too. You could have it like this if you want, and and if they're not blocking and running back, like it's 4 versus 4, so you know it's gonna come in a lot better. But I'm trying to get 3 versus 4. But if worst comes to worst, you could always have 4 versus. Let me see. I'm gonna baseline. I'm gonna send him in. I'm gonna spy him. I'm gonna contain. I like to keep this guy off of contain because sometimes I just don't like the contains this year. They stop. So you just get better sheds when you just don't contain. I'm gonna block my running back again. Maybe this, maybe it works. Like, oh, that time he did block him, but it's 4 versus 5. I'm still winning. The tackle is still not doing anything. The only what stops the tackle though, how they can stop this is by blocking their. You'll see. Look, he's still standing there like an idiot. Now, if they max protect or if they block their tight end, so now this time we're gonna max protect, and now I'm gonna try it. I'm gonna try it like this. I'm gonna try sending this guy. I'm gonna spy him. So now they're max protecting. I'll leave it like this. I'll leave the contain. Now they're max protecting, and you'll see like, so now the right tackle is blocking, but but the tight end isn't. So because he's the one worried about the spy. You see though, now he's the one just standing there watching everybody. Just look, he's just standing there like an idiot. So maybe if I send the spy right there, it'll be a little better for me. But I mean, so even if they're max protecting, somebody still gets dumbed out. So just wanted to show this blitz, and you could do this from any of the plays inside of Cub. Like, let me see. So I like to do it with the ones who are only blitzing this one, like cover 2 man, cover 2 press. You can try this cover 6. Cover 6 is kind of glitchy because it throws people off. But the guy he was using this quarters. I could tell because of how the defensive the backs were playing. So I knew he was in quarters. But so you could do it from quarters too. And so you have basically all the things you need. Man, cover 2, cover 3 even. There's a cover 3 here, right? Cover 3 sky has that one. And you would just do it with just spy the guy that's blitzing. Another thing too, you could do baseline and just keep people off guard on which one you're really running. And it also brings in that the baseline brings in that outside guy closer. So if you want to send an extra guy, you can always do that too. Right? Like whatever. If you want to send, so when I'm baseline, you see how it brings this guy closer. So if I want to blitz him, I could blitz him. But I don't know how this guy did it, but he one time, but I think it could have just been because Chase Young is so fast. He had Chase Young over here. And I think it's because Chase Young was so fast, he got in between the guard and the tackle too. So even that tackle was dumbed out kind of. But I think it was just all because of speed, and I guess Barnett is just not fast enough to do that. But yeah, he had it where even that guy was coming in through there like that. So whatever. I think that just might be because of speed though. And like I said, one time it got dumbed out where he didn't come in. So maybe if I slant left and contain, but reslant. The reslant. Maybe this. I don't know. We're labbing right now, folks. Let's see. No, he still picked them up. So it's not that. So I don't know. That I don't know. I don't know how he did it. But somehow that guy, maybe it was just because it was on a contain, because I know he was containing. But I just wanted to show you guys this blitz. and show you that you could do it from any you could do it from man. You just have to do it. Just do it like this. And then like, you know, you could shade outside so you don't get burnt. Shade outside and over the top. I would use this guy since he's on the running back. And you know, just stay here. And then like I said, if it doesn't come in, you can always you can always send in that spy. Or if they roll out. I faced a lot of guys with Lamar and they would roll out to avoid it. And then I would just send in my spy to get them after they roll out. So yeah, so I just wanted to show you guys. And thanks to Taco 2 Kids for kind of giving me the clip so I can analyze it and figure out how to do this. And yeah, so, you know, hopefully you guys use this in weekend league or whatever and it helps you out. I'll catch you guys later.